had to say. I feel like I look kind of ghostly now, or maybe it's just the camera, I don't know. But today has been a lot. Besides just going around seeing art museums and that kind of stuff, sightseeing, seeing Vienna, we went to the Art Academy Vienna today, which I think was really interesting. A Danish student that's studying there right now, she gave us a little bit of a tour and talked a bit what she thought about the school. There are definitely some things to think about because it sounded really cool and very like something I'd like. And one thing that was really interesting was that she said that a lot of the students had already taken bachelor's. So I'm already thinking that maybe it could be something I could do later on, which is also a really nice thought for me personally, because right now I feel like I'm not sure if art academy is the right thing for me right now, but maybe I would like to do it in the future. And I think, or I do want to apply this summer and spring, maybe because I do also really like the thought of studying abroad. But you know, all of the things that are like hindering me in doing that right now is like I really like my life right now and I want to do a lot of things like travel, which I can't really do when I'm locked down by education. Then also like my two grandmas, which I don't really like the thought of having to move away so far while they're still alive. I feel like studying abroad would be better in the future. So I think that maybe Vienna would be a good and really cool and really exciting place to study for me personally. I think it might not be for everyone. It sounds very free and very non-structural. If you like more structure, maybe Vienna isn't for you. But yeah, I definitely have some things to think about and consider about that academy and if that might be something I'd like. And also think about if I like Vienna as a city. It is super, super art oriented, which is what my teacher and the student said to us. That like a lot of Vienna's money, I guess, comes from cultural things like art. And you can just even see that just by how big the museums are and how many museums and how much underground art community there is. Like a lot of people are living off of it here because the state just funds everything because art is so integral to the economy here because of like tourism and stuff, I guess, maybe. I think that's how I understood it. That Vienna is definitely a very art and oriented city. If you want to live or do art, like in Denmark, is the complete opposite. Like the academies are so underfunded, and they give no money to art, and they keep giving less and less. Try to minimize what they spend on cultural stuff, which is just so dumb. Like, why? That's such a fascism indicator, I think. And they're censoring the art academies from talking about, or they are trying to censor them from talking about Palestine or doing activism like that. So I think it's very much the place to be if you want to do something art related. Yeah, but maybe that isn't for me to decide right now. Now it's in the back of my head. I can always go there if I want to, and then I'll figure it out at some point. Currently, I am seriously kind of panicking, kind of stressed, feeling a lot of anxiety and pressure because I wanted to stay at Vera for 2 semesters, like 2 half years, 5 months, 5 months. But now I'm reconsidering because we were talking like just generally about the future in the group in our class, what the others were doing, and there wasn't many taking the spring semester. I think it might only have been me who was like, I want to do that. But then I was made aware that I can afford this school. Same kind of concept, you know, folk school in Ærø, which is like a small island in Denmark. And it's like known for being kind of the portfolio course folk school, I guess, if I should try and explain it in English. Kind of the same concept as the school I'm going to now, only it's way more intense and way more like you stay at the school and eat there, and like it's kind of boarding school. And I'm like, should I not take half a year more at Vera? It might sound really stupid that I haven't thought about and like looked at the money I actually have and compared it to what a whole year at Ærø folk school is gonna cost. But I haven't for some reason, which is fine. I wanted to do something with being in Copenhagen and getting something more out of it than just working and seeing the city in other kinds of ways like that. But wow, I feel actually like crying, and I'm trying to collect my thoughts about it. Next Tuesday, I have to tell the school if I want to stay or not. So I have a week to decide. Just in my head, I had this plan, you know, like I was gonna go to Vera for 1 year. Then, yeah, I feel kind of overstimulated in a way. I can't feel myself clearly. I can't really feel what I want clearly because it's just, there's just so much of it right now. Everything is just, and I think that a lot of you guys or younger people might know the feeling. When I start Ærø, I'm gonna be 25, and my dad said like, that's nothing, Nina, and I was like, yeah. And somewhere I know he's telling the truth, but it just doesn't feel that way. And then I'm really thinking, I'm like, 25, that's not that old. I don't know where I want to be, and I don't know what I want to be doing, and I don't know what will make me happy right now. And I can't even really feel if going home will make me happy. Like doing nothing, you know, I don't feel that would make me happy. But I have to choose that now. And I feel very anxious of the future. And I just want to enjoy the now and think about the now. Enjoy that I'm at this school and that I'm having fun. Because I was just a few hours ago in the school before we began talking about this. You know, we have just been in Vienna, and it was so great, and I was looking forward to doing just art, and now I can't feel that at all anymore. It's just, it feels like I have to get away from everything now. I have to push it away and get it away from me. But I know this is what I want to do, so I'm just so annoyed at myself. I don't know. I thought about maybe I should be talking with my sisters, like call them. And I know I'm the only one who can take this decision and know if it's the right one. Maybe I really do want to get out of Copenhagen. I can't really decide.
Standing at the back of our space, seeing your chest over your legs, bend into your knees a lot, and then breathe in, come into a halfway lift. Cobra pose, lifting your heart. Exhale, softly human. Inhale, lift, sink the knees down, duck through your heart. Drive the chest and the hips forward, breathing in. And then as you breathe out,
I guess being out there and actually visiting the school did help me a lot. I kind of already I knew that that was what I wanted to do before I went there. I had this feeling that, yeah, I'm probably gonna go there the next, like in the spring. But now I have another decision to make. Now I'm just like, oh, I don't know about this either. Because I wanted do both things still. I feel very weird today also, like kind of down. Like, yeah, still very stressed about the whole thing. But I can either choose starting November or January, as I first wanted to do. But I was out there and I talked with her who run the things, and she said that preferably she would want me to start in November, but I wouldn't be done with Vera until December 19, so I'd had to leave Vera behind like unfinished. And like, I don't know either about that. And I get that. That makes so much sense that like it is a good idea to start there in November. I don't know if I want to finish up Vera. I don't know, there's not really anything holding me here in Copenhagen, like other than that. Like, I also talked with my friend who has gone to Ærø before, and she said that I should do what I want to do, but that she thinks that it might be a good idea to start in November. She told me about how when she went to the school, there was a guy that started like in November, and that it makes a lot of sense, yeah. And also I have a feeling that I do just want to start. Like, I got a good feeling about it, I think. I am a bit unsure still, maybe, but I think it might just be my insecurities. Like, I'm worried I won't click with the people when I actually get there. I'm hoping it's just my insecurities because, yeah, I thought it looked really great when I went there, you know. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm gonna start in November. But I still really, like, want to think about it. But it really helped talking with my friend who had gone to the school before. She also said that she struggled socially, but that she did get something out of it, out of it, and that she still thought it was fun, and that I might also struggle. Maybe not. I might, but I might also not. That it is a really like cool place. And then there's the thing with leaving Copenhagen behind, and I think that's also why I've been feeling so down. It's also just so weird because before moving here, I never thought I would live in Copenhagen or even really like it. And now I've almost lived here 1.5 years. The other reason I feel really down is because I feel there's so much pressure on me right now. Or I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself. Like, the thing of doing portfolios is also just like, I'm so afraid that I'm not gonna be good enough. My portfolio isn't even gonna be good. Not that I'm not gonna get in, because I know I'm probably not gonna get in on the first try when applying, but it's just that I'm afraid that some teacher are gonna tell me when I made a portfolio as best as I can, and the teacher is just like, this isn't good enough, you're not gonna get in anywhere with this, or like just that I'm not gonna be able to even make a portfolio, and just so much pressure, and it's really affecting me making art also, because I feel like nothing I make is good is good enough right now. Like, or I'm afraid that it's not gonna be good, and people are just gonna think, why is she even here? But so far people have been really giving me great response to like my paintings and stuff, so I don't know why I'm even worried about that. But I think that's also natural. I just feel so insecure about it right now. But this weekend I'm gonna go home to my mom's to celebrate my little sister's birthday. I think that's also going to be really good. Like, coming home and it's been such a long time since I've seen them, so that's gonna be nice.